Is this real? Sometimes adventuring with these two feels like a dream. When I was fired from the heroes party, I didn't think it was possible to be as happy as I am right now. Is something this good meant to last? Can this feeling last?
Hello, Rein. It's been too long. How's life been treating you?
Come on, let's take the other way home.
You must be joking. There's no reason to be so standoffish. After all, we were friends once, weren't we? Look, we're sorry for how things played out. I know we could have handled that better, and even if you are a worthless loser, I'll admit we should have expressed that in a more palatable way. What's wrong?
Hey, you said you were friends? If I had to guess, you guys are the heroes party, right?
That's none of your business. Is that a cat spirit and a dragonoid? Why are these two wasting their time with him?
Why do you think? We're his friends and we do everything together.
There's no way. Oh, I get it now. The incompetent beast tamer gave it all up to be your loyal manservant.
You better watch your meowth, pretty boy. Rein was strong enough to tame us and become our master.
You gotta be kidding me.
This garbage person is capable of taming an ultimate species?
That's enough. Was there a reason you came out here?
We wanted to extend an offer that you should find very appealing.
Huh?
It involves the Lost Woods. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, of course, I was helping you all scout and prepare for them. At least I was to the point that you let me go.
Ah, yes. Well, they've proven to be more trouble than anticipated. As you venture deeper into the Lost Woods, the pathways change, and your destination gets farther out of reach. A maze befitting its namesake. Once our bags filled up, we realized there was only so much the four of us could carry, and in turn, we barely lasted more than a week. Which is why we're here, Rein. We are cordially requesting your assistance in completing the job.
Huh?
I know. I never would have dreamed we'd get to this point either. But your beasts might still prove useful by scouting ahead and carrying our loot.
You're deluding yourself if you thought I'd accept any offer from you. Especially after the way you dropped me from the party.
Someone of your stature should be honored to contribute to the heroes' party. I have a feeling everyone agrees with me.
He has the combat skills of a feeble child, but I guess he can be useful in other ways.
Indeed, even God would acknowledge that.
Be grateful we extended such a generous offer to someone as pathetic as you.
You hear that? Everyone approves of this offer. You'll give us a hand now, won't you?
Forgive me, but no. Find someone else. Sorry for the delay, you two.
It's not very nice to keep us girls waiting.
Speak for yourself. I don't mind at all.
Rein, wait. What we're doing isn't merely a job, but a quest tied to the very fate of the world.
Huh?
Deep within the Lost Woods, there lies a noble relic which is necessary to defeat the Demon King. It is known as the Shield of Truth.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
How silly of me. We may have forgotten to mention that earlier.
We need all the relics to defeat the Demon King. And if we fail, monsters will take over the world. The powerful elites can readily withstand the onslaught. But what will happen to the ordinary men, women, and children?
If monsters are allowed to run rampant, cities, villages everywhere could succumb to the same fate as my own home. Unless... You win. I can help you.
You should have agreed as soon as we made the offer.
He's always been slow, big dummy.
For pity's sake.
You've still managed to waste our valuable time.
Very well, let's go somewhere civilized to iron out the details.
Hold it right there!
Can I help you?
If it were up to me, I'd ignore you. But since Rein really wants to do this, I have to step aside. Before I do, though... You need to apologize to Rein.
I'm not sure what you mean, considering I apologized to him a moment ago.
That was the worst excuse for an apology ever!
You fired Rein, destroyed his character, and now you want his help because you know you can't do the job on your own. I think the only appropriate course of action here is to grovel. So, what are you waiting for? On your knees now! What's wrong? You either beg for mercy, or we stick to my preferred method of frying you alive. But if I know my master, he'd be upset if I turned you into smoking piles of ash. So let's get those big empty heads on the ground and start groveling. And I might spare you.
Did you say grovel? Don't be stupid. Who do you think you are? You expect me, the hero Orios, to bow his head to this incompetent failure? I refuse to acquiesce to these patently foolish demands!
Indeed! Why should we have to grovel if we didn't do anything wrong?
I, the Great Lean, wouldn't be caught dead groveling for that loser!
Quite the unpleasant proposal.
Listen here, you little rats! Keep your damn pets on a tighter leash! A negligent master has no place taming the ultimate species!
They're not pets.
Oh, really? I think spending all this time with non-humans has made you lose your mind. Even if they are the ultimate species, they're still not human. So, I don't see anything problematic about referring to your wannabe humanoid animals as pets! Though I must say, even I can see they're attractive. Why don't you cut the crap and just admit that they're your little plaything pets and not your friends? Oh man, I get it now! Rein's got the hots for animals! No wonder you wanted to be a beast tamer! Damn, really? You just hit me. You're nothing but a miserable, weak beast tamer. And you dare raise your hand to the hero?
I'll do it again and again. Kanade and Tanya are my closest friends. You disrespect either of them, and you'll pay.
Oh, I'm gonna pay, huh? It's all the same to me. Why don't we just clear up this whole debate right here? Right now! Heroes Party versus you and your so-called friends. We'll see who can walk the walk.
We're in.
Let's go!
I'm up against you, huh? About time. I've been waiting for the day when I finally get to test my blade against an ultimate species.
I'm gonna claw you to shreds until you finally give Rein a proper apology!
There's no reason for me to apologize. The Heroes Party has never tolerated the weak.
All right. Well, I try to do things the nice way!
She's fast.
There's more where that came from!
This woman, she isn't just fast. Each strike hits with the force of a hammer. Ugh, I can't hold out long.
Were you gonna fight back or what? I guess the heroes party isn't as great as they say.
Watch your tongue, you little brat! Dodge this! Secret technique! Hellfire and Brimstone Slash! Oh, she deflected it? That strike's been known to melt steel, and she just batted it away like a piece of string!
Silly boy. You talked it up like it was some big bad thing, and I was prepared. But I barely felt it. It's just that I expected more.
This doesn't ever happen, I swear! Since we need Rein's help, I didn't want to use my full strength to kill you. Get ready, I'll show you everything I've got! Don't blame me if it ends you!
Yeah? Everything, huh? I can show stuff too. Maybe I'll unleash half of what I got for you.
What? There's no way!
I mean, if you're gonna bear it all for me, I guess I shouldn't be so prudish. Listen, if you happen to get severely injured, it's nothing personal.
This cat spirit's only been using a fraction of her power? I don't believe it! It's impossible! But if what she's saying is actually true, then it doesn't matter how I fight. There's no way I can win!
Here I go!
Just tell me, why is someone with immense power like yours serving a weak, pathetic, sorry excuse of a beast tamer like him?
Open your eyes and you should see. Rein is and always will be stronger than your heroes party!
Please, don't do it!
Maybe I went a little bit overboard. What am I saying? The way he treated Rein made me furious and was totally unacceptable. Maybe you should learn some manners, mister.
Oh, great. I get to fight you two. I would have preferred to beat the hero, but I'll let Rein enjoy the spoils of that war this time.
You might want to drop that attitude of yours.
I will not let you tarnish Arios' name.
I bet he could have provided a real challenge, but you two just look flammable and squishy.
You wretched pea-brained lizard! You're gonna regret you ever opened that mouth!
Pride goeth before a fall.
Behold the power of my 1,000-spell repertoire, and suffer the gravity of a star within your flesh!
Gather, O cleansing light.
I summon Gravity Burst!
Did her spells just disappear?
Look at you! I can't! Oh, if you could only see how mortified and pale your faces are!
Yeah.
It's so cute. And here I thought you were actually gonna try and beat me.
We have to work together on this.
Indeed.
She's gotta be using a cheap dispel or something. Dragonoid or whatever the heck she is. That same trick won't work on me twice. I summon Red Crimson!
This'll play out the same every time, you know.
Not again.
How can she?
What sorcery is this?
Material canceller magic. It analyzes an incoming spell and swiftly counteracts it with an appropriate wave of magic to cancel it out. In other words, I will extinguish the flame of any spell either of you try and throw at me.
This is ridiculous! I will not be talked down to by a mere lizard person!
The hero's party has nothing to fear because it is blessed by the divine protection of God.
Dragon Howling!
And I summon Whiteout!
Summon Ignito Javelin!
Summon Icicle Lance!
Summon Chaos Storm!
I summon Windcutter!
I am the most consummate mage! With a repertoire of over 1,000 spells!
Watch it, foolish one. Bow down before the power of God.
Oh, right. 1,000 spells. Power of God. It's all so ridiculous. Rein, on the other hand, will tame 10,000 beasts. And someday, he may even tame your god.
Wisdom of black and white, devour everything in sight! Double disaster!
Scorching flame burn, burst bright. Summon Fireball!
Goodness gracious, have you finally given up? Unlike you, I don't enjoy preying on the weak and kicking them when they're down. Unfortunately, both of you seem to believe that you can disparage my master without any fear of consequences or retribution from anyone else, so... As a special gift, I'll show you true magic. Not that pitiful advanced magic that you think is so special. No, I'm talking about epic magic. By committing those unforgivable sins, you have earned the almighty wrath of God. May the power of heaven crush your very souls.
What is she doing? She wouldn't.
Hey, Mina, look up. How can we defend against this?
I offer you sinners a most gracious demise. Ultimate end. You would be wise to accept your fate.
Lane, you can totally take her. Why aren't you fighting back?
Like hell I am! Why don't you do it yourself?
I can't do it either!
I'm so sorry! Please, please,
Kaboom! I was just messing with you. Goodness. Pull yourselves together. And for your own sake, try not to be so gullible in the future. Or perhaps I'll actually do it. No. I wouldn't want to do anything to upset my master, so you guys got lucky. So why aren't you celebrating?
It was foolish of you to turn on me like this, Rein. An action you'll surely begin to regret. Not only did you turn down a most generous offer, one that would guarantee a useless oaf of a beast tamer some much-needed job security, but then you decided to challenge your old friends. I'll see to it that... Come on! Damn it, Rein! Why would you interrupt me when I was trying to talk to you?
Because I'm done listening to you take cheap shots at me.
Well, look at you! Guess I'll shut up and put an end to this once and for all!
He's fast. When I dodge, he changes the blade's arc to compensate and drive me farther back. As his enemy, I'm forcefully reminded. He might be a total jerk, but his swordplay is remarkable.
What's wrong with you? How do you plan to defeat me, the great Arios, if you keep running away from the frickin' battle?
The chosen hero. He's an unspeakably powerful rival. So why don't I fear him? Where's the desperation I felt when I faced Tanya? He's the hero, but... What, is this all you've got?
He was able to block me? Where did he suddenly get inhuman strength? A normal beast tamer shouldn't be this powerful. It's not just strength. He was never this agile before. How? How are you doing this?
You really want to know? These are all the powers of the beast tamer that you used to mock me for. My increased strength was granted to me when I established a bond with Kanade. The reason you can't land any attacks is because of my years of training, and from studying beast behavior for the better part of my life. Since our battle began? No. Since we worked together, I've been watching you fight. How many steps you take, and where your eyes lead before you attempt to feint.
Just shut up!
It helps that I'm already familiar with your attack patterns. Now my own attacks, they're greatly enhanced by the power of a cat spirit! This isn't a fair fight. You can't win, Arios. Give it up. Admit defeat.
You really are as dumb as you look. Have you already forgotten? I have the hero's special magic at my disposal. I'll fry you to a burnt husk, you worthless excuse of a beast tamer.
Fireball!
Ha! You don't have the magic power to fight against me! What's happening? How did your novice fireball nullify my advanced lightning?
Because of my bond with Tanya, even my magic is strong enough to match now.
I don't know what little trick you used there, but you're gonna need more than that to take away my advantage. If I'm remembering this correctly, the only spells you know are Fireball and Heal. I might not be as adept as Lean, but I still command a wide variety of spells! How long do you think you can hold me off with that novice magic of yours?
It certainly would be difficult to hold him off with just 2 basic spells, thankfully. That's not my only area of expertise.
Can you afford to take your eyes off me? It's about time we finish this! What's going on? My body going numb.
I told you something a long time ago, but it seems you forgot. I don't just tame beasts, but insects as well. This little guy is known as Narbi, and his sting can paralyze.
When did you do that?
I tamed it in the middle of our fight. While dodging your attacks, I sent out thought waves, tracked down the creature I wanted, and forged a remote temporary contract.
How? It isn't possible.
You were wrong when you decided to judge beast tamers as useless. It's over, Arios. You lost. Sorry to say, I'm still pissed at you for mocking Kanade and Tanya. They are my friends, you know.
Wait, please! I may have been wrong about a few things here and there, but Rein, think about it! We were friends too, remember? Weren't we? Well? Alright, I get it! I surrender to you! Please, just forgive me! Spare me!
This thing ends.
Rein, please!
Right now! Just so you know, if I really hit you, you'd be dead. Consider this a warning. Why does revenge always get such a bad rap? I gotta say, it feels pretty good.
Rein!
Huh?
Hey!
Kanade! Tanya!
Next time, The Lost Woods.